Hi guys, how are you today? It's nice that we are here one more time. Thank you for sharing today your experiences through CISO, giving us all that you have learned during this week. Today, we are going to read a fantastic story. We are going to learn a lesson today with Polo and me about appreciation. Appreciation is very important. You know why? Because sometimes we don't appreciate what we have. Sometimes we have many blessings. Sometimes we have many things, but we don't see those things that we have at home. This story today is about Jessie's island. For example, you must be awfully bored living on an island in the middle of nowhere, writes Jessie, cousin from the city. With a long list of activities and events to attend, Thomas, on the other side, paints a picture of city life which makes Jessie's world seems a little dull in comparison. When her mother suggests they invite cousin Thomas to visit their island, Jessie wonders glumly what she could possibly write in her letter that would sound as exciting as zoos, planetariums, and arcades. But as Jessie looks out over her island home, she sees a world of endless variety. From killer whales in the straits and bald eagles soaring overhead the anemones and tiny hermit crabs on the shore. She thinks of countless days spent exploring, fishing, swimming, and canoeing. Now, as she bends over her letter and her cousin, Jessie knows exactly what she will write. Told with lyric simplicity, this story is more than a celebration of West Coast life. It is also a reminder of the joy of childhood and the thrill of discovery. In a time when our children's entertainment has become increasingly formal and high tech, Jessie's Island reminds us of the joy of instructed play and the pleasure to be found in a natural world around us. So let's discover today the story today about appreciation of the things we have, especially when we have home. Everything else is wonderful. Here we are. Jessie's Island. Okay. Dear Jessie, you must be awfully bored living. You must be awfully bored living on an island in the middle of nowhere. There's all kinds of things to do here, like hockey, tennis, swimming, soccer, going to the zoo. Video games at the mall, eating out, then catching a movie or a concert. And if it's cold or snowing, the planetarium or museum are fun. And the science center is sure to have something new. I guess we'd better invite your cousin Thomas for visit, Jessie. Dear Thomas, if you come to my island, I will show you the bald eagles that summer in our giant fir tree, and the curious harbor seals that pop their slippery, whiskered faces up when we swim to the rafts that Dad built. And even on the greyest winter day, we can watch for killer whales traveling up the strait. Ooh. Or maybe we'll see a lone winkle whale branch feeding, and there's a shy otter family we can see if we paddle very quietly in the canoe. There are so many birds to see, especially in spring. Oystercatchers, plovers, sandpipers, and gulls, and kingfishers, coots, and merengozers, herons, and loons, and harlequins so pretty they look painted. We'll explore the abandoned cabin where the trees grow through the roof, and climb up to the point to watch the ferries pass so close it seems they could crash, except they never do. We'll throw sticks into the swirling, frothy water just to watch them disappear or break up the jagged rock. And peel strips of red arbutus bark until the trunk is silky smooth and we can slither down like snakes. We'll pick huckleberries in midsummer and blackberries in fall. But my very favorite are the tiny wild strawberries of early spring. We can fish for salmon, jig for cod, dig for clams, and set the crab trap in the bay. We'll have fights with giant ribbons of slippery kelp, and I'll show you purple starfish clinging to the rocks, and the anemones with pink feathery tentacles that close up if you put your fingers near, and periwinkles that move so slow you can hardly tell they've moved at all, and tiny hermit crabs toting empty shells to hide in. And when you come to visit my island, Thomas, you might never ever want to leave. From your cousin, Jessie. Beautiful. The end. Sometimes we have beautiful things in our home. Sometimes we have beautiful vistas in our place we live, and we don't appreciate, and maybe we miss the city more than our beautiful home. Maybe we miss the things around us, but we don't appreciate what we have exactly around us. So, my invitation today is to appreciate everything you have because you are the luckiest person of all. Thank you very much, and I hope you like the story of today's week. See you next week. Bye bye, and thank you for reading the story with me. Bye.